Nestled in the heart of London, Kew Gardens spans over 300 acres and houses the world's largest and most diverse botanical collection. Amongst its treasures is the Princess of Wales Conservatory, opened in 1987 by Princess Diana and named in honour of Princess Augusta, who founded Kew in the 18th century. This architectural marvel contains 10 climate-controlled zones, but the tropical zone is its leafy, steamy heart. Temperatures hover around 27 degrees C, with humidity above 80%, mimicking equatorial rainforests. Here you'll find towering banana plants, papayas, and the dramatic Heliconia rostrata, known for its lobster claw flowers. The zone also showcases rare orchids, carnivorous plants, and giant water lilies. It's not just a display, it's a window into the ingenuity of nature. Aechmea serrata, commonly called the silver vase plant, originates from the Brazilian Atlantic rainforest. Its serrated leaves form a sculptural rosette that holds water, while vibrant pink flower spikes bloom in the centre. For care, give bright, indirect light, keep the cup filled, and water sparingly into well-draining mix. Nymphaea thermarum, the miniature Rwandan water lily, is the world's smallest water lily, with tiny white flowers with yellow centres. It grows in Mashusa's thermal spring mud. Cultivate in damp loam at the water's edge under bright, indirect light, keeping water just 1 centimetre deep at around 25 degrees C for healthy growth and flowering. Victoria boliviana, the Bolivian water lily, is now the world's largest water lily, floating 3.2-metre wide pads fringed with prickles and nightly white to pink blooms. Grow it in a warm, sheltered pond with 20 to 50 centimetres of loamy substrate under warm, nutrient-rich water. Feed regularly and allow ample room for its giant leaves. Dieffenbachia seguine, or dumb cane, hails from tropical America, with cane-like stems and variegated paddle leaves. Position in bright, indirect light, water to keep the potting mix lightly moist, maintain humidity and propagate easily via stem cuttings. Just wear gloves as the sap is toxic. Anthurium hookeri, the bird's nest Anthurium, from Central American rainforests, forms a nest-like rosette of 35 to 90 centimetres, wrinkled green leaves and small white berries at its centre. To care for it, give bright indirect light, high humidity and loose well-draining mix. Keep evenly moist with monthly balanced feeding. Costus louisii, the Gabon Costus from West African swamp forests, can grow canes up to 2.5 metres tall, bearing dark green leaves and compact blooms of white petals, striped pink and yellow. It makes a great houseplant, grown in rich, moist, well-draining soil, indirect bright light, high humidity and water regularly. Amorphophallus titanum is known as the corpse flower and is native to Sumatran rainforests, producing one of the largest flowers in the world at 3 metres tall and unleashing a rotting flesh scent. Due to both the size and smell, it's not an ideal houseplant and needs both warmth and humidity. Etlingera elatior, or the torch ginger, is from Southeast Asian tropics. It can grow up to 4 metres tall, with banana-like leaves and 25 centimetre flower, which can be red, pink or white. It requires plenty of continuous warmth and humidity, but if grown as a houseplant, it will not flower, so it's better suited to a warm, humid greenhouse. Nidularium innocentii, often called the innocent's nest bromeliad, originates from Brazil. It features glossy dark green leaves forming a neat nest and a flattering red flower head at the centre. It prefers bright indirect light and maintains high humidity with occasional misting. Thaumatococcus daniellii, the miracle berry from West African rainforests, shows large banana-like leaves, pale purple flower spikes, and red fruits. Cultivate in warm, humid semi-shade, keep soil evenly moist, and multiply by dividing its underground rhizomes. Victoria amazonica, the Amazonian giant water lily, is from the Amazon basin and bears a 3-meter wide pad with upturned rims and spiny undersides, opening scented white flowers that blush pink at dusk. To grow it, sink the rhizome in rich loam beneath 30 to 50 centimeters of warm water in full sun. Feed monthly and clear debris. Medinilla magnifica, the rose grape from the Philippines, forms an evergreen shrub with leathery veined leaves to 30 centimeters and gorgeous large pink flowers hanging down. To cultivate it, use bright filtered light, maintain high humidity, water evenly through spring and summer, cut back in winter and feed monthly. Strongylodon macrobotrys is commonly known as the jade vine and is native to the Philippines. It's a climber that produces these stunning turquoise claw-shaped flowers. Grow it in a warm conservatory or greenhouse, on loam-based compost, and water freely during the growing season. Musa acuminata lacatan, the lacatan banana from the Philippines, can grow up to 9 meters tall with paddle-shaped leaves and bunches of sweet yellow-orange fruit. Grow in full sun in well-drained soil, keeping soil evenly moist, feed monthly with high-potassium fertilizer, and provide shelter from frost. Nelumbo nucifera Komarovii, the hardy sacred lotus from Russia's Amur region, bears pink-flowered pads rising above 30 centimeters of water. Grow it in full sun over rich loam, maintain 30 to 50 centimeters of water depth, feed monthly and enjoy blooms even in colder UK climates. Philodendron auriculatum, the banana philodendron from Central and South American rainforests and the Caribbean, produces large, glossy, heart-shaped leaves with ear-like bases or climbing stems. To grow it, give bright, indirect light, water when the top 2 inches is dry, and use well-draining peat perlite mix and keep the humidity above 60%. Calliandra imaginata is known as the pink powder puff and is native to Mexico, Panama, and Bolivia. It is a dwarf evergreen shrub that produces clusters of pink powder puff blooms. In the UK, this can be grown in a pot and brought indoors for winter, placed in a bright spot with free draining soil, and take care not to overwater. Musa velutina, or the pink hairy banana from Assam and the eastern Himalayas, forms clumps of paddle leaves around 2 meters tall, topped by pink flower bracts and fuzzy 8-centimeter fruits. Plant in full sun to partial shade in moist, well-draining soil and water freely in the warm months. Protect it if temperatures drop below -5 degrees C. Hymenocallis litoralis, the beach spider lily from Latin American coasts, sends up glossy, strappy foliage and fragrant white spider-like flowers. Grow in full sun to part shade in moist, organically rich, well-drained soil. Fertilize weekly through summer and lift or protect bulbs from frost in winter. Cyperus papyrus, the iconic papyrus sedge of African wetlands, forms tall, triangular stems, topped with thread-like green umbels. Plant in boggy soil or pond margins in full sun or light shade. Keep soil consistently moist. Cut back in autumn and overwinter under cover. Tapinoculus ananasi, or torch ginger, hails from New Guinea. Its erect semi-wooden stems reach around 2 meters, with spiraled leaves and bright red bracts enclosing yellow flowers. To grow it, plant rhizomes in moist, well-drained soil in bright, indirect light and high humidity. Alcantarea regina, the queen bromeliad, hails from the highlands of Brazil. It forms vast rosettes of arching silver-green leaves, sometimes exceeding 1 meter in length, and bears coral red flower spikes. It prefers bright light or morning sun, and top up the central cup with fresh water and repot into a well-draining mix every year. Aristolochia trilobata, known as Dutchman's pipe, is a climbing vine from South America. It bears 3-lobed dark green leaves and solitary green-brown spotted flowers with a curved tail. Cultivate in moist, fertile soil, give bright indirect light, and provide a trellis and water evenly. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please consider subscribing and turn on notifications. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or X for video updates as well as my flower of the day. And you can email me at freyastropicalgarden@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out my website at freyastropicalgarden.co.uk, where you can find a range of information including public gardens that I've visited and information on plants that have been shown on my videos. I've had so much fun making this video, but if you'd like to make a contribution towards running costs, you can do so via PayPal.